Peace and blessings, family. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a great and wonderful weekend. And I just want to come to you as I do every Monday morning, sometimes early morning, sometimes late morning, because my schedule's been pretty hectic these days, and I'm so grateful even for that. But wanted to come to you today to share with you a couple of black girls and women that are still missing. I first want to say I am so grateful for seeing all the people sharing and being more aware, because I always feel like when people act like things aren't happening, it's kind of like you contributed to what's happening here. And I don't think we really want to contribute like that when it just takes a minute to share these missing black girls and black women. And I've seen that a lot. I've seen a lot more videos posting about it. I'm seeing more people become alive about it. And it is at an all-time high. And I don't think it's ever been this high before. Now, I will say that we've always had black girls and women that have been missing throughout just the years that we've been here in America, through the decades that we've been here in America, the centuries that we've been here in America. But it feels like something in this time feels very, very different. And I think we have to really look at it and understand that it's very, very different. And so, there were some stories that broke over the weekend. The Baltimore Sun-Times talked about sex trafficking and targeting young females, and they exposed a couple of spots in Baltimore. We've had some recent rings that have been busted up who basically were, running sex trafficking rings. And I think this one, was in New Orleans somewhere. And I just like the fact that we are becoming more aware, because it really is our responsibility, family, to make sure that our women and girls are safe. Because if it's not safe for them, it's not safe for us. I think one of the hardest things about some of the conversations I heard this weekend around this subject, and this issue rather, is sometimes our response as black people, as sometimes we're sometimes complicit in, trying to protect people because they're the same color as us. And that has to stop. That is a false sense of nationhood. You basically become the enemy yourself when you're protecting people that we should not be protecting. And it's not just men, also women as well. It is not okay to pimp people, to guerrilla pimp, as they call it. Y'all should look up some of these terms. None of that stuff is okay. None of it is. So I want to share with you this morning 3 cases, and I'm just going to go right into it. So I want you to, those are the people who got busted this weekend. But I also feel like, this is a bit, it's more than a bit ridiculous. It's a lot of ridiculousness. It's just don't make any sense. The first young lady I'm going to show you, and please share her information. Her name is Tajana, and his last name is Hobson. She's been missing since November the 11th, and I'm going to type her name. Look at her face. She's absolutely beautiful. This young sister is missing. And then there is a number, hold on, where you can call. Hold on, I got so many comments under here. Under this other thing, I got to close it out. Look at her face. She's absolutely beautiful. She looks like a lot of people that I know, a lot of people's children, a lot of young folks I get to work. I just see young people, and they all just the same beautiful smile and faces. And no matter what's going on in their life, it is up to us, family, to make sure our babies are safe and our women are safe and our children are safe. But this dear sister, if you just see her, she's missing from Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio. A number where you can call is 216. I'm typing it in here, 623-7697. If you see her, please, please, please reach out to that number. If you know any information, please reach out, so we can find this young sister. The next young sister that is missing here, and this is Sister Dakara McKnight. Dakara McKnight. She is 11 years old. She's 5'20". She's 5 foot tall, 120 pounds, brown hair, black eyes. And again, I'm gonna write her name in here. Beautiful, another beautiful little sister missing, y'all. Missing. That is not okay. Dakar with a D. I'm thinking of my baby Takar, but this is Dakar. That is missing. And is missing. And there's a number you could call for her. 205-849-2811. Y'all, somebody seen this beautiful little sister. She is 11 years old. We can't have our babies being missing like this, y'all. This is our job. And to me, this is a simple share. You scroll past it, and a lot of you all have. You scroll past it, you see it. I usually click on the link and make sure they haven't been found. I try to do that as much as I can. And then if they haven't, I will share it. I'm going to say this, family. You want to do this and be proactive. You don't want to be reactive. Like when this comes and knocks at your door, and then it's like, we got to save our babies. But we must always be vigilant for all of us. And when black girls and women are missing, it is not okay. Yeah, it's not okay. So just hold your babies tight. But we got to keep sharing. We just got to keep it. I will say this. I have a lot of ways where I feel about this, but I cannot imagine what it must be like for a parent or a family member or a guardian to have their child missing. So me feeling some discomfort is one thing, but I can't imagine your child being out there and not knowing where they are, if they're safe, if they're okay. So I'm going to always keep sharing. Every Monday morning, I'm going to dedicate some time to basically showcasing our people. And then we have a older woman that's missing. She's 48 years old. Her name is Jennifer Clary. Jennifer Clary. She's missing from Las Vegas, Nevada. She's 5'9", 210 pounds. This dear sister is missing. Somebody has seen her. Because when any of us go missing, it affects us all. And we should all be feeling some way. This is a queen. She is missing. And even though she's older and she's not like a young little girl, we should be as concerned. As concerned. So I love the fact that people just started sharing every time something is being posted, as we should. I don't believe in oversaturation. I just don't believe in conspiracy theories when people are missing. I understand that a lot of us like to do conspiracy theories. This is not one of them. I know we talk about, hey, there's, organ harvesting. That could be true. Hey, there's gorilla pimping. We know that that's true. There's a lot of things, but it's not time for us to find one and stick to it, because what I find is when you give us an excuse for something, we immediately stop working. And that's not okay. We have to be vigilant. Somebody knows where these queens are. Somebody have seen them. Nobody disappears without a trace. When you see those white vans, now people are giving more descriptions to the game. When you see white vans, that's just something you need to think about. That somebody may be in there and cannot get out. And I'd rather have someone feel a little uncomfortable and you help to find someone than you being worried about people feeling uncomfortable. They're basically saying this month is sex trafficking awareness, human traffic awareness. We need to really, same thing with domestic violence. I definitely always talk about that too with Sister Christy. We got to do something about it, but this is not okay. This is not okay, and we shouldn't have to wait for the messenger to be some big personality on TV or somebody who you think is cute and now you want to share their video. No, you should share it because our family is missing, y'all. And we got to stop with the lip service. We got to stop with, it's organ trafficking. Well, if it is, you make sure our babies get home from school. I grew up in the time where if someone, my mom grew up in the era, and so did I, because, I'm her child, that she made sure people got a chance to make sure the kids got home. They made sure you got an opportunity to get home. They watched you cross the street. A lot of us, if you got extra time, go up to your kids' school and watch who takes our babies home, or who's coming to pick them up. Because most times they can't even get a description because, we haven't seen this person before. We couldn't tell you what the person wore to school that day. But we are our first line of self-defense. And so this black girls and women being missing, and you're right, domestic violence and human trafficking and whatever we're going to call it this decade, we have to be more vigilant because these are our people that are missing. These are our people. The first line of defense is us. And so again, I'm very, very grateful that folks have started sharing more, and it's on the radar more. And I don't care if it's saturated. I think we have to saturate these cases just like we do reality TV shows when people are fighting and pull each other hair out. As much as you show those, you should be showing these things too. Do not, and I'm going to repeat this, do not wait for this battle to come directly to your house. Do not wait for something to happen to someone that you love and then you on here asking people, please help me find my daughter. So you must help other people find their daughters and children and mates and women and loved ones. That's up to us to do that. We shouldn't wait for somebody to be made a hashtag and then we sign on like some, goof troop stuff. Like, no, this is the right thing to do. Each one teach one, each one protect one. We all must be accountable. These are all our people. And with that, family, be very cautious. Take care. Keep your eyes open. Peace.